Hey everybody, Rob Rosenberger here for V-Myths. If you've been watching the news recently, you know that certain people around the world are doing weird things. They're pledging their allegiance to terrorist organizations. Some are pledging themselves to ISIS, or ISIL as it's sometimes known. Some are pledging themselves to Al-Qaeda, but they're all pledging themselves to organizations that feel that offering human sacrifices to their God is somehow going to make the world a better place for them. Well, one of the most famous examples here in the United States is Nidal Hasan, the Fort Hood shooter. He's pledged himself to a terror organization, so why don't you? One of the things that you may be asking yourself at this point is, Rob, you're a computer security expert. Why would you be going down this route? Well, you have to understand the computer security industry helps these people. Whether you like it or not, no matter what country you live in, there is a portion of the computer security industrial complex that is pledging itself to the almighty dollar, or to the euro, or to the Swiss franc, or to whatever currency they feel is important to them. They are pledging their allegiances in different ways, though, in front of you. They say, well, no, my passport may say I'm from the United States, but really I'm a citizen of the world. I'm a netizen, and so I protect everybody in cyberspace. But in truth, it's always about the almighty dollar. They're pledging themselves to people, and you, whatever allegiance you have, is irrelevant to them. Now, sometimes they know this for a fact, and sometimes they just haven't thought it out. But in the end, they're not working in your allegiance's best interests, no matter where you are. Some of them will be working with the NSA in the United States against you, wherever you might live, to violate your privacy. Others may be working for the Chinese government, or may be working for Iran's nuclear weapons program. But in the end, they're always working against somebody's best interests. They are alleged to something, and that something is the dollar. So what we're going to do is we're going to call out a couple of people, and we're going to start a new meme. We're going to start the ISIS Bucket Challenge. If Nidal Hasan can pledge himself to a terrorist group, I can pledge myself to an organization. And since we're going to do it, we'll call out 3 people. The first one I want to call out is Jimmy Kuo, formerly of McAfee Associates, and then often of Microsoft fame. Jimmy Kuo is the person who personally armed the Chinese government under the very noses of the White House and the FBI, giving them offensive computer virus technology. And then there is Eric Chien of Symantec, one of their top researchers who personally led the team that helped develop tactics and procedures to help Iran defend its nuclear weapons program. And finally, a person who is actually going to be happy to be on this list is Costin Raiu of Kaspersky Lab. We'll find out what his Pledge of Allegiance is. But me, since I've called them out, you have 24 hours to pledge your allegiance to something. Me, I pledge my allegiance to this flag, the burial flag of my wife, the symbol of the United States of America, and I pledge my allegiance to the republic for which it stands. I've made a small sacrifice by doing that, and I'll explain that out at securitycritics.org, what I've given up. But in the end, I've made my commitment. I've decided to take the ISIS Bucket Challenge, and I hope you do too. You have 24 hours, Eric. You have 24 hours, Costin. You have 24 hours, Jimmy. Let's find out who you pledge your allegiance to. As for me, I'm Rob Rosenberger for V-Myths. That's VMYTHS.com. Truth about computer security hysteria. Be there or be scared.